Welcome to my channel Flights Assistance. Qatar Airways brings back the A380. New Airbus orders and JetBlue shocker. Qatar Airways phases out A380 from Perth route. As of June 25, 2025, Qatar Airways has discontinued its Airbus A380 service to Perth, Australia, reducing its A380 operations in the region to just Sydney. The decision aligns with the strategic shift to balance capacity with demand on the 12-hour Doha-Perth route. The A380, which can carry up to 517 passengers, has been replaced by the more versatile Boeing 777, featuring Qatar's acclaimed suite business class. This change reflects the airline's response to increased seat capacity from its partnership with Virgin Australia, which now operates a daily Perth-Doha flight using Qatar-supplied Boeing 777s. The A380 had served Perth since 2018, with a brief pause during the COVID-19 pandemic, but returned in late 2022 as demand surged. Sydney retains daily A380 service. Qatar Airways continues to operate its Airbus A380 daily on the Doha-Sydney route, making Sydney the only Australian city served by the Super Jumbo. Launched in March 2016, this route remains a key market for Qatar, competing with rivals like Emirates and Etihad. The A380's high capacity, offering 189,222 seats annually in each direction, suits the strong demand on this corridor. The airline's decision to retain the A380 in Sydney underscores its appeal for high-traffic, long-haul routes despite its inefficiencies, as noted by CEO Akbar Al-Baker in past critiques of the aircraft's size and operating costs. Qatar's love-hate relationship with the A380. Qatar Airways operates 8 of its original 10 A380s, serving destinations like Sydney, London, Paris, and Bangkok. The airline has had a complex relationship with the Super Jumbo, with former CEO Akbar Al-Baker publicly criticizing its inefficiencies and expressing reluctance to bring it back post-COVID. However, delivery delays for newer aircraft from Airbus and Boeing have forced Qatar to rely on the A380 longer than planned, as passengers continue to favor its spacious cabins. This mirrors trends among other carriers like Korean Air, which are also retaining A380s due to delayed deliveries. Qatar cancels Boeing 737 MAX 10 order. In May 2025, Qatar Airways cancelled its order for 25 Boeing 737 MAX 10 aircraft, with options for 25 more, due to ongoing certification delays pushing the aircraft's entry into service to 2026 at the earliest. The order, placed in 2022 during the Farnborough Airshow, was intended to bolster Qatar's regional network, but was marred by Boeing's production and certification challenges. This decision marks a significant shift back to Airbus for Qatar's narrowbody fleet strategy. Reinstated Airbus A321neo order. Following the resolution of a legal dispute with Airbus over A350 surface degradation issues, Qatar Airways reinstated its order for 50 Airbus A321neos, with deliveries expected to start in 2026. The dispute, which led to the grounding of 29 A350s and a $600 million lawsuit in 2022, had prompted Qatar to cancel A321neo and A350 orders and turn to Boeing. The settlement has restored Airbus as the sole supplier for Qatar's narrowbody fleet, ensuring operational consistency with 40 A321neos and 10 A321LRs on order. Airbus A350 as a 380 successor. Qatar Airways, the launch customer for the Airbus A350-900, 2015, and A351,000, 2018, is increasingly relying on the A350 to replace A380 on long-haul routes. The A351,000, with configurations of 327 or 395 seats, offers better fuel efficiency and flexibility. Qatar operates 11 U.S. routes, with the A351,000 serving high-demand markets like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Houston, which exceed 8,000 miles. The A350's prominence reflects a broader industry trend, with carriers like Etihad and British Airways also adopting it to phase out A380s. Qatar's strategic fleet expansion. Despite cancelling the Boeing 737 MAX 10 order, Qatar Airways maintains a strong relationship with Boeing for wide-body aircraft, with orders for over 100 Dreamliners and Boeing 777-9s. The airline is also considering additional Airbus A350s or A330-900neos to replace older A330s, aiming to enhance fuel efficiency and passenger comfort. This dual manufacturer strategy balances Qatar's long-haul fleet while prioritizing Airbus for short and medium-haul operations. JetBlue faces investor pressure. JetBlue Airways' second-largest shareholder, Vladimir Golkin, is considering selling his nearly 10% stake if the airline's turnaround efforts falter. This follows calls for JetBlue to cut its board of directors by nearly two-thirds, signaling investor impatience with the airline's financial performance. JetBlue, a regional carrier, was recognized in the 2025 Skytrax Awards alongside other regional airlines like Virgin Australia and Porter Airlines. Qatar Airways operational resilience. On June 24, 2025, Qatar Airways faced disruptions when Qatar's airspace and Hamad International Airport temporarily closed due to Iran's missile attack on a U.S. military base in Qatar. Over 90 flights were diverted to airports like Jeddah and Istanbul, affecting 20,000 passengers. CEO Badr Mohammed Al-Mir reported that all passengers were rebooked within 24 hours, showcasing the airline's operational efficiency. Qatar's innovation at Paris Air Show. At the 2025 Paris Air Show, Qatar Airways unveiled its next-generation suite and Starlink-powered Wi-Fi for its Boeing 777 and Airbus A350 fleets. The airline also secured its 9th Skytrax World's Best Airline Award, reinforcing its leadership in premium travel. A new partnership with Thales will equip Qatar's A321neo fleet with advanced in-flight entertainment, aligning with Qatar Vision 2030's focus on aerospace innovation. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.